Hey, hey peeps, how's it going? Time for more exploring.
Welcome back, Commander.
Check your fuel.
You have no
often.
missions at the moment. You are near Oedust CP-GB14-01D in the Oedust CP-GB14-0 system. You are pledged to Aisling Duval. You have served for 69 weeks and are at rank 1 with no accumulated merits. Touchdown on Oedust CP-GB14-01D. Coordinates are minus 45.21 degrees latitude, minus 67.54 degrees longitude. 11 geological surface signals detected. 20 geological surface signals detected.
Alright, let's figure out where to go.
Lift off.
While we do that, let me check something else. Yep, that's all good.
Allied Serpents has jumped to Super Cruise.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Telemetry obtained.
Vectors.
Stellai Serpents is en route to the oldest CP-GB14-0 system. This is your first visit to the system. You are now over 8,500 light years from Tago.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Ready for exit. Scanning now.
Bodies A2, A3, A4, A5, A7, A8, BC1, BC2 and BC4 are recommended candidates to map.
Bro,
Maximum
what?
fuel.
What is this system? BC4, A7, A8, A2, A3, A4, A5, BC1, and BC2. Somebody has a nice system here. We're gonna be here for a hot minute. What the? Alright. And there's only 20 stars in this system. Or not 20 stars, 20 bodies.
Planet A4 is a notable high metal content world with terraformable conditions.
This is gonna be a jackpot here.
Planet A3 is a notable high metal content world with potential for terraforming.
Ooh, gosh.
Planet A5 is a notable high metal content world with terraformable conditions.
Ammonia world. I do like a nice rusty planet.
This body has large deposits of arsenic.
Arsenic. Another ammonia world.
Planet BC1 is a notable high metal content world with terraformable conditions.
Bro, what the? Crazy.
Planet BC2 is remarkable. With
Water
potential
world.
for terraforming an abundant liquid water.
Terraformable water world. Bro,
Planet BC4 is
another
notable,
one.
with abundant liquid water.
Bro, this place is hit me up.
Planet A2 is a notable high metal content world with terraformable conditions.
Gosh.
Bodies A2, A3, A4, A5, A7, A8, BC1, BC2 and BC4 are recommended candidates for mapping.
You got it. Get them all. Hey Sam, how you doing? Good morning. Bro, this place is got all the things, all the stuff and things. Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things we're gonna scan. This is a good system. Hey Dark, how you doing? Boop, boop.
Mapping is complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet A2 is a low-gravity
Oh,
terraformable
hey.
high-metal content world. Most prevalent in the thick atmosphere is
Yeah,
water with
you
an
gotta do
average
it
surface
sometimes.
temperature of 693 Kelvin.
I'm doing pretty well.
Bodies A3, A4, A5,
No work
A7,
today.
A8, BC1, BC2 and BC4 are also good mapping candidates.
Gotta love having a day off every once in a while, right? I mean, it doesn't really matter since my vacay is coming up, starting Friday. We're just gonna go off this list up at the top left. We did A2, we're gonna go grab A3. We got some chill tunes going on today. We found tunes that oh yeah, absolutely. We found tunes that match my ship. So we got to get some of those good old tunes. Low key though, I'll be honest, I've had an addiction to Monster Hunter here recently. So I was really debating, I was like, do I stream today? Nah, I got to stream. I'm off. But bro, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to stream Monster Hunter later because I have an itch. And I'm loving that game. Pretty cool, sir. Hopefully that's enough time. We're catching up quick. Do these two terraformable HMCs orbit each other? They surely look like they do. I'm doing well, Dark. Hope you are as well. Hope that exam went well the other day. Are we out of whatever we're doing? Trying to keep the peeps straight. Bam.
Surface map is now finished.
Nice.
Efficiency bonus awarded.
Are you out now? I know you said you were pretty close to getting out.
High metal content world. The trace gas atmosphere is composed primarily of sulfur dioxide with an average surface temperature of 244 Kelvin. Bodies A4, A5, A7, A8, BC1, BC2 and BC4 are also recommended candidates to map.
Hey, there you go. Get that chill time in, my dude. Chill is where it's at. How many does this one need? 6 again? Awesome. I can do 6. Trying to get better on my surveying of planets.
Mapping is now finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet A4 is a low-gravity terraformable high metal content world. Most prevalent in the trace gas atmosphere is sulfur dioxide with an average surface temperature of 244 Kelvin. Bodies A5, A7, A8, BC1, BC2 and BC4 are also good mapping candidates.
Psycho-Celtic? By technical hitch. It's a single. Interesting. It is copyright controlled, so I can't play it on stream. But I am adding it to my favorite here, so I can take a listen to it. I have it. I will listen to it when I get the chance. I appreciate it. I'll take a look. Yo, breaks are always deserved. That's why I'm forcing myself to go on a vacay. Not really forcing myself. But you know what I mean. If it were up to me, I would just like bank the time, right? And then get paid, use it while still working, so you get double pay. But it's probably nice to have some time off, especially with how crazy everything's been going on. Alright, we're gonna boop that and that. I'm gonna put one in the middle here, and then we'll grab this side and this side.
Mapping is now complete. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet A5 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. The atmosphere is carbon dioxide rich with an average surface temperature of 239 Kelvin. Bodies A7, A8, BC1, BC2 and BC4 are also recommended candidates to map.
You know what it kind of reminds me of, looking at the thing, if you've ever heard of Infected Mushroom. That's what it is. He has some like pretty heavy guitar riffs, but it's also like what is it called? It's like psychedelic EDM is like a, what is it called, Psycho Trip or something like that? That or Liquid Stranger kind of sounds like that as well. But I'll definitely give it a look. It meets Celtic. Ooh, now you're you're scratching the back of my head there. Ammonia World. Ammonia World. Bink. I love the rusty planets.
Of course.
Mapping is finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet A7 is a medium gravity ammonia world. The very thin atmosphere is composed primarily of ammonia and oxygen with an average surface temperature of 223 Kelvin. Bodies A8, BC1, BC2 and BC4 are also recommended candidates to map.
I'm ready, Dark. What do we got going on? Not a fan? Bro, that stuff will trip you up. Yo, I also feel that. I love stuff like that. I can get behind that as well. Honestly, I'll listen to a lot. I always tell people I'm going on 80 for my age, not music, but I can get behind 80s stuff too. New disco. Now that's a thing I can get behind if you've not heard of new disco. There's some really, really interesting. I'm a big fan of things that are interesting that don't really make sense. Anything different, I can get my head behind. I like people who attempt to branch out and change up the formula. That's fair. But what about K-pop? Can you get behind K-pop, Sam? It's different than normal pop. It's different. But I feel that. What's really weird is pop has turned into a genre when it was supposed to be just whatever's popular. Because 80s could be pop now. Because everybody listens to 80s music. But go figure, pop is a genre instead of what it actually stands for.
Surface map is finished. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet A8 is a medium gravity ammonia world. Most prevalent in a thick atmosphere is ammonia and oxygen with an average surface temperature of 232 Kelvin. Bodies BC1, BC2 and BC4 are also good candidates to map.
BC1. Got it. You're not a fan, Dark? That's fair, that's fair. I can appreciate things. I won't listen to it though. Like I can appreciate like rap music. I'm not a huge fan, but I can appreciate the talent that it goes behind, like putting words to flow throughout the entire thing and telling a story. When I listen to music, I usually don't listen for the words, so it's not my thing. I'm listening for how it makes me feel when I listen to it. You know, I've never actually, I mean, I can assume what it's like, but I've never heard of that. Bro, okay, yeah, no, I couldn't get behind that. I can appreciate music when it has a purpose, but I feel like that there doesn't have a purpose. Fair. There's certain bands that I'm a huge fan of when it comes down to it. But it has to be, it's very specific. I can't just put on a K-pop playlist. And then again, I can listen for maybe like an hour or so, and that's about it. Then my head starts to hurt. I have to be in a mood. But I get that, I get that. And I feel that, Sam. It definitely depends. Everybody has a baby metal phase, to be fair. I do like that, Sam. I do get behind that. It's definitely interesting. I can't listen to it too much again, just because it is definitely a little bit. I'm not gonna say strong. I don't know how to explain it, but it almost hurts my head a little bit because it's not used to the rhythm. But I can definitely dig the, what is it, iambic pentameter of the music, basically. It's definitely got like a really weird swing to it. I can get behind that as well, Sam. Absolutely. I actually have a Torque laying here on my desk somewhere, unless my girlfriend took it. Oop, GG frames. My internet had a hiccup.
Mapping is complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet BC-1 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. The super thin atmosphere is composed primarily of carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 335 Kelvin.
We're gonna go.
BC2 and BC4 are also good candidates for mapping.
We're gonna look at BC2 in a second, but we're gonna come over here and take a picture. Because I have an idea of a picture I want to do for this, these two stars here. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Bro, it's super underrated, and I love that stuff. Yeah, I want to do this. Look at that.
Allied Servants has left Super Cruise.
Yeah, I get that. I 100% get that. You're like, hey, because a lot of times the music that I'm finding is I have to be able to play, not necessarily out loud at work where like my clientele, people that I'm working around can hear it, but music that while I'm in the back, if I'm like, I've got other mates basically around, you may not want to put it in front. Like, would your boss also listen to this music? Maybe not. Okay, well then maybe I shouldn't play it out loud. Yo, this was an ingenious idea, by the way, real quick. This color combination, but the actual default trails of this are like purple and blue. Like if you look close. So it almost matches. It's perfect. That's also fair. It doesn't need to like technically be appropriate unless you're listening to it like out loud where people can hear it. You listen to what you want in your own time.
Just Super Cruise.
Bro, we're going by fast. Water World. I think I missed that one. That's alright, we'll pop another just to be safe.
Mapping is finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet BC2 is a medium gravity terraformable water world. The very thin atmosphere is rich in carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 257 Kelvin. Body BC4 is
There
also
goes
a good
my
mapping
probe.
candidate.
I get that, Sam. I also have to be careful. Not that I talk about this on stream at all, and if you guys want to, you can, but I don't talk about it. I have some friends that are pretty, I'm just gonna go with spiritual or religious, and sometimes I don't want to offend them by showing them things that may not vibe with them, basically. You kind of have to read the crowd. That doesn't mean you don't have to like the stuff. You just don't want to be showing all the peeps all the same things. You kind of know their limits. Everything's still at 100. Yep. 3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse engaged.
Yeah. You just have to read the crowd, basically, is what it ultimately comes down to. Exactly. Basically the way you're going there. It's like giving a Buddhist alcohol. It's just something you don't do. Six probes. Easy peasy. Yeah. Like, you can offer if you don't know, and they'll tell you no. But if you force them, they are not, I mean, you can't force anybody drinking alcohol anyways. But if you kind of pressure them, it doesn't go well, and they'll tell you. Everybody's got little quirks. But if you're talking about what you're talking about, yeah, that doesn't go well either.
Mapping is finished. Efficiency bonus granted.
Are we done here?
Planet BC4 is a medium gravity water world. The atmosphere is carbon dioxide rich with an average surface temperature of 264 Kelvin. All bodies of interest are now mapped.
Nice. Is there any interesting things to land on here? Nope. Alright. This was a very nice system. This has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 terraformable planets in it. Bro. Alright. Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
Engage jump.
Preparing for jump.
Telemetry obtained. Stellai Serpent is heading to the Oligos to see how Dash
Engaging.
This is your first visit to the system. You are now over 8,500 light years from home.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected. Scanning now.
Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Sam, after I said that.
1 out of 9 bodies have been scanned.
Also not a good idea.
Maximum fuel.
Like I say, the other thing is kind of a little bit more difficult to do.
Moon 1 is notable, with an incredibly inclined orbit. Body 1 contains large deposits of carbon. Body 2 contains large deposits of selenium.
That's pretty.
This body has high levels of carbon. This body contains high levels of carbon. This star system has every element that may be required to boost the jump range of this ship. Exploration class, green. Telemetry obtained.
Entry guidance.
Stellai Serpent is heading to the Oligos to This is your first visit to the system. You are now over 8,500 light years from Tago.
I can feel that,
Scanning
Sam.
now.
They do have definitely like a... It's definitely a minor key. Yeah, that's the good way to put it.
Fuel to maximum.
I don't listen to it a lot, but I know what you're talking about. It's the Ootasps sector. I definitely thought this said octopus.
Body 2C contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. Body 2D has high levels of carbon. This body contains high levels of carbon and selenium. This body contains large deposits of carbon. Planet 4 is a notable icy body with an unusually high radius of over 11,000 kilometers in a pristine icy ring. Planet 1 is notable, with pristine metal-rich and icy rings.
Nice.
Body 1B has large deposits of carbon and selenium. This body contains high levels of carbon and selenium. Body 1C contains high levels of carbon. This body has high levels of carbon and selenium. Body 3B has high levels of carbon and selenium. This body has high levels of carbon. Body 3D contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. Destination confirmed.
Jumping to next system.
Stellar Serpents is en route to the Olympus JZ-5 system.
Checking system
This is your first visit to the system.
complete.
You are now over 8,500 light years from home.
Engaging exit protocols.
19 jumps remaining.
Affirmative.
Maximum fuel.
On to the next one.
Destination confirmed.
Braking for
Stellar Serpents is in transit to the Olympus
velocity
This is your
engaged.
first visit to the system.
Engaging exit protocols.
You have 18 jumps remaining.
Scanning now.
Stellar Serpents is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Bro, get some lunch. What you gonna have for lunch? See you, Dark. You have a good one. Get something tasty.
Telemetry obtained.
Navigation.
Snoweye surface is traveling to the Olivos NP-W. This is your first visit to the system.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are at normal levels.
17 jumps left.
Scanning now.
Bodies remain to be scanned. Snoweye surface is now at maximum fuel capacity. Body C7 contains high levels of carbon and selenium. This body has high levels of carbon and selenium. Planet AB7 is a notable icy body with an extremely elliptical orbit. Planet AB6 is a notable icy body with an extremely elliptical orbit.
Hey, bro, I don't blame you, Sam. Do that. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, we'll see how long we boot planets. I kind of like low-key. Like I said, I'm addicted to Monster Hunter. I want to see if I can get that set up so I can get it streaming. I may do that in a bit. We're gonna keep flying though. Go for it, Sam. I'm not gonna stop you.
Telemetry obtained.
Entry guidance.
Snoweye surface is traveling to the Olivos
Now engaged.
This is your first visit to the system.
Yeah. Let me at least hit a hour. So let's hit you have all night. There you go. Give me like 7 more minutes. I'm gonna run this out
This body contains
so we have at least an hour of exploration in today.
Body A1 contains high levels of chromium, zinc, and vanadium.
And then I'll take like a quick 10-minute break so we can get it set up.
17 bodies remain to be scanned.
Even though I have a really high-end computer, it's really not a fan of streaming it. It always drops those frames. And I gotta figure out why. It could be that I'm trying to stream at 1080-60, low-key. So I may drop it down to 1080-30 to see if that helps. Get those knocked out. Bro, is that actually on the other side of the planet
This
there?
body has very high levels of chromium at
Ooh.
16.7% and large
That's bright.
deposits of iron, nickel, vanadium, niobium, tin, and technetium.
Yeah, the elite stuff is fun too. It's super chill. The other one though will have face cam and you can see me fail very poorly.
Planet AB4 is a notable gas giant with ammonia-based life with pristine rocky and icy rings. This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium.
Come on, boop it.
Body AB4 has high levels of carbon and selenium. Body AB4B contains high levels of carbon and selenium.
Yeah. It'll definitely be interesting. Okay, I think we need to move. Let's go out a little bit further. We didn't do my thing where I go away from the star, so go figure the star is in the way. Alright. That should hopefully be plenty. That one looks pretty chill. Maybe we'll go land on that. We got C, planet C over here, or star C, rather. Do you see what I did there? Ooh, HMC. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's enjoyable at least.
Moon C2A is a notable icy body with an incredibly inclined orbit. Body C2A has large deposits of carbon. This star system has every element available on planetary surfaces. Exploration class, Gold.
This is a nice system. B flat. Baby B, as we call it. Uh-oh, this doesn't feel good. We're gonna trust it. Alright, look at this bad boy. This is our new planetary friend. Hello, planetary friend.
25 geological surface signals detected. Mapping is complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet B1 is a low-gravity metal-rich body that is suitable for landing. Sensors detect high levels of active iron subsurface magma flows. The surface temperature averages 1079 Kelvin. This body has very high levels of chromium at 16.7% and large deposits of iron, nickel, vanadium, niobium, tin, and technetium. All worthwhile bodies are now mapped. Select Super Cruise in the vicinity of Planet Oedosps PB-VB19-0B1. Flight mode initiated. Oedosps PB-VB19-0B1 is a low-gravity world, at 21 centimos. Flight completed.
Huh, interesting. Seems pretty chill. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, we got some stuff and things. Where's a flat place to land? That's gonna be the fun part. Over here, maybe.
Touchdown on Oedosps PB-VB19-0B1. Coordinates are 48.53 degrees latitude, 45.53 degrees longitude. SRV away.
SRV away!
Lucky standing by for recovery.
Bam. Right, skiddly bop, doodly doo. Boop. 2,500 means we discovered these before. So there's a star there, and a star there. Very nice. Oh.
Lucky standing by for recovery.
Did I get that? Bro.
Lucky dock.
Well, then I'm gonna have to take a look at it, because that sounds pretty sweet, actually. Speaking of pretty sweet, Sam, I appreciate you hanging out. Give me like 5-10, we'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and get this Monster Hunter stuff set up. I appreciate you hanging out, and hopefully you'll be around, and hopefully that food shows up soon for you. In between, I'm gonna check out these tracks real quick, so I can let you know how I feel about them. But yeah, I'll be right back.